So friends, welcome to another altcoin update video, and today I'm going to introduce you to a new purchase from my altcoin portfolio. I'm a bit cautious when it comes to new altcoin purchases. Still, I've discovered a new area that could potentially perform well in the next bull run. It might not, but it could also be very, very interesting for the long term. And it's better to invest a bit earlier with smaller amounts rather than waiting until you get FOMO when it hits 1,000. Today it's about Vita Dao, which I bought. I'll explain the whole thing to you a little bit, and of course we'll also look at it from a chart perspective. And there will definitely be another video coming in the next few days about another project that I've recently invested in, so definitely stick around until the end. Before we start, please give the video a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And of course, feel free to check out the free Telegram Talk and Signal group. If you're interested in updates, news, and signals, feel free to join. Find the links in the description. Buy Vita Dao at Binks in the comments section. And if you want to buy Vita Dao at 1,000, you can of course do that at my partner exchange Binks. You can find the link for that in the video description. By doing so, you also support the channel and me. So now let's get into Vita Dao. Right now we're trading at $4.89. We have a market cap of $44 million. Binks was, in my opinion, the first major exchange where it got listed. You can see the chart is still relatively new. It was only listed on April 6th. And this is about decentralized science. I first heard the word, as I said here, about a month or two ago when I found out that Binance Labs is investing in this, and it's all about decentralized science. It's an area that's relatively new. There aren't really many projects here on CoinMarketCap yet, but you can check that out. There will definitely be a second video coming about another altcoin that I will introduce to you, but it's an area that I find interesting. It's definitely a bit niche, but I'd say it can work in crypto with a potential hype. That's why I thought, okay, I will definitely invest a portion here. You know my strategy, always buying more during dips and stuff like that. That's why I initially invested, I think 30% or 33%, not the usual 25, because for me this is more of a long-term play and the chart isn't really telling me much. As I said, this hasn't been around for long. It was first listed somewhere at the beginning of 2024 or the end of 2023. Then there was a big downward trend, and now we have this altcoin rally in November where we went from lows of 91 cents to $7 a month. So there's definitely potential. I think I first got in around 250 or so, and now I thought, okay, I'll wait for the correction. We had a perfect hit down here into the golden pocket, but I have to say this thing is very, very volatile. The smallest buying and selling amounts can definitely have an impact, and that needs to be understood. That's why, as I said, for me, if we go down into the golden pocket again, meaning around the area of 320, I will definitely buy more. For me, the bottom right now would be around $2, where the SMA is running down here. The inefficiency, whether that will still be filled down here, is another question. I don't currently expect that, but let's say everything between 320 and about $2, this whole green box would be my accumulation zone for now, because it's still a relatively new project. We haven't had a bull run yet, which is always quite important, because if we haven't had a bull run, then new all-time highs are definitely possible. I'm not expecting that at the moment, but I would say everything between $3.20 and about $2, that whole green box would be my accumulation zone for now, because it's still a relatively new project. We haven't had a bull run yet, which is always quite important, because if we haven't had a bull run, then new all-time highs are definitely possible. Bullish price targets are a bit harder to define here, but I'd say approximately $8 would be my minimum target, which is the Fibonacci retracement level, which is considered a significant level. In the most bullish case, it could potentially even go up to 1670. That would be from our, let's say, historical top back in December, down to our bottom at approximately 85 cents. There are still decent percentages to be made here. As I said, it's a very new area, which also means it's a volatile one that's being introduced here, or rather that's new in the crypto space. But I'd say I'd rather be in early, even though it's obviously risk capital, and it has to be understood that this thing could absolutely flop. But it's a new area that probably not many people even know about, and that's why I invested here. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Is it interesting for you? As I said, I will introduce a second project. That's definitely a low cap, because I always want to have a big one and a low cap in my portfolio. You'll definitely hear about that in the next few days. And otherwise, feel free to share your thoughts down below, as well as your altcoin wishes, and I'd say I wish you all a Merry Christmas. Take care. We'll catch up in the next altcoin update video. Until then, ciao ciao, and as always, stay cool, 1000.